Hello, this is the Cutting Edge Review, and I am your reviewer. And I am doing my Lethal Weapon 2, reviewing the next sequel in the Lethal Weapon movies. All right, this movie, it kind of goes a little bit, Riggs is kind of bonds a little bit more with Murtaugh, and what ends up happening, they have a struggle with some political officials from South Africa. If you remember that movie where he says, when Riggs says, I remember that one scene. It was really awesome. It made me laugh so hard when he said, "We haven't seen big bodies on the force." Did you get that from South Africa? And after that, he kind of this movie kind of goes in almost like a political, because at the time South Africa and I was this is 1989. South Africa was kind of still in a turmoil, with the rights of people. A lot of the I don't want to get into politics anyways, but this movie kind of spawned the buddy cop, the buddy movies. The kind of movies that Rush Hour. I can't remember any buddy cop movies, guys, but anyways. Oh yeah, like I don't want to get into it. Maybe in a future review, I'll do the other guys. But this movie, this is probably the last really good sequel of Lethal Weapon, because kind of after that, Rene Russo came into the fold, I gotta, how could I forget? Okay. Oh, I gotta, Joe Pesci was in the next movie. He plays, he's in a witness protection program, and Riggs and Murtaugh have to take care of him on this movie. They kind of watch him over. They kind of bully him around a little bit. They kind of push him around a lot. If you guys remember Joe Pesci's work with Home Alone and in these movies, and My Cousin Vinny, and this movie kind of goes for like a different standard. Like it goes for more. If you guys remember that helicopter scene on in the middle of downtown LA, which is humanly impossible, but anyways, this movie is definitely a kind of up the ante a little bit. It kind of went for something more exciting. Honestly, I love the original Lethal Weapon. To me, that's like the best one. But this movie, if you guys remember the bathroom scene with Murtaugh when he's like, yeah. And that that part, guys, is hilarious. What you think? Yeah, they think so though, right? That part right there was like just priceless. That part where he's taking a dump, that stuff. He's doing that. He's taking care of business. He needs a newspaper, and then what ends up happening, he sits there for like 24 hours, and then Riggs finds him. Of course, he tells the other cops that he ends up becoming like a spectacle for the Los Angeles Police Department. I honestly, if you guys ever see a cop and you want to ask him, you ever seen Lethal Weapon? Just ask him. He probably say, "Oh yeah, I see that movie. Yeah, sure, man. That's like my favorite movie. Sorry, that's like definitely my favorite movie. I'm gonna go eat some donuts now." But anyways, this movie, it raised the bar, and after that, more sequels, right? But it really it really made Mel Gibson's career. By this time, he was already, like I said, he was already established. But it really made Mel Gibson's career. And later, of course, he went on to direct. And Danny Glover, I love this guy. Danny Glover is probably one of the greatest African American actors I've ever seen since Sidney Poitier. You guys know that guy's work. This or Denzel Washington. Danny Glover, he kind of, he kind of has his own way, but he's honestly, Danny Glover's a very powerful actor, and his family, we kind of get to know his family a little bit more on this movie too. And there's that one scene at the end where Danny Glover says that one the guy from Sapphire, he goes, "Dig the manic community," and Danny Glover's just like, he's about to do a little turn with his neck, and he's like, "Just been revoked." and that I love that part. And Mel Gibson, he gets into a fight with that one guy. Anyways, a really ugly guy, real skinny looking, lanky dude. For some reason, he could beat up Riggs. For some reason, I have no clue. Because especially that fight for the first movie with Gary Busey and him, and that fight, that last fight was just awesome. And I will be back. I'll be doing the other Lethal Weapons. So everybody, sit tight. All right, sit tight. This is the Cutting Edge View, and I am your reviewer.